Hey Kelly, how are you? I'm pretty good, thanks. Freezing. Hey Nick. I wouldn't say freezing. It's probably like in the mid 20s maybe. So yeah, kind of cool. Oh, thank you. My haunted house log. So my name is Tim. In the presence of others paranormal. Thank you everyone for being here. I am in Elgin, Illinois. I'm gonna flip this around. I don't think anyone wants to be staring at me. Alright. So I am in Elgin, Illinois, and I am in Channing Memorial Park. Hey Pat. This is a park that from the early 1800s up into 1949, all of this was a cemetery. It was actually the first cemetery built in Elgin, Illinois. They said that from the early 1900s to 1949, they moved all the bodies that were here into the new cemetery, which is a few miles away. However, over there is a school they built on the grounds, and when they broke ground for the school, they found a bunch of bones. That was in the late 60s. At the time, in the 60s, they said there was no other bodies buried here, but in 1999, they broke ground again because they were adding to the campus, and they found more bones. So it is believed that there are still bodies that are buried here that were never moved. And the reason that is because, sadly, the Elgin Mental Hospital is close by. And before the mental hospital had their own cemetery, they would bury patients in the cemetery that used to be here. And at the time, the patients at the mental hospital had no family, had no friends. They were criminals. They weren't wanted by anyone. So when they were buried, they weren't given any kind of headstones. So it's believed that there could be hundreds, if not more, bodies that are still buried here that no one knows exactly where. It's very sad. It's some poltergeist stuff, right? Isn't that what poltergeist was about? So I am going to be investigating. We're going to walk through this little park here, and then a lot of the activity is said to happen at the playground down there. The people that were buried here in the late 1800s, 1900s were actually the first settlers to Elgin. A lot of them were children. As you may know, children didn't really live to a long age back in the early 1900s just because of disease and stuff. So it's said that the child spirits like to play in the playground. So we're going to go there after we kind of like walk around. I have my Necrophonic app. We'll try to communicate and see if we get anything. Oh, thank you, Pat. So for those that are just joining, thank you. My name is Tim. In the presence of others paranormal, I appreciate it. I'm in Elgin, Illinois. It's a beautiful 25 degrees out tonight. I'm going to be here depending on how much activity we get. Excuse me, I get. Hey Sensitive, thanks for joining. So, sorry, if you're just joining, I'm just going to give you a quick history. So I am in Channing Memorial Park. This park, from the 1800s up into 1949, was actually a cemetery. There's said to be there was 3,000 to 3,500 bodies that were buried on this land up until 1949. In the 1900s, Elgin built a brand new cemetery, which is bigger. So from the early 1900s to 1949, they said they had moved all the bodies from here to the new cemetery. However, there's a school over there, and when they broke ground for that school in 1969, I believe, they found a bunch of bones and remains. At that time, they said all the bodies were dug up, there's nothing else, but then when they broke ground again in 1999, when they were adding on to the school, they found even more bones and remains. So it is believed that there could be hundreds, if not more, bodies that are still buried in this park. There's no markers or anything, but it is also said that kids who play in the park sometimes will find headstone pieces and like the rocks and stuff. Hey, Rebecca. So what I'm going to do today is, or tonight, I guess, I have my Necrophonic app, and I'm just going to walk the grounds up here a little bit to see if we get anything, and then I'm going to go down to the playground. It said most of the activity is in the playground down there. There's supposed to be a lot of child spirits who like to play in the playground at night. So we're going to go there after I kind of just walk around and to see if we capture anything up here. So real fast again, it's believed that there still could be bodies buried here because the Elgin Mental Hospital is close by, and before they built their own cemetery, they would bury the patients from the hospital here. And the patients at the time were poor, they were abandoned by family, they were criminals, they didn't have any loved ones, so they were buried here without headstones. So when they moved all the bodies to the new cemetery, they didn't know where everyone was buried, so that's why it's believed there's still bodies that are buried here. Which is creepy to think about because right there is a school. So I'm in Elgin, Illinois. Elgin, Illinois. I'm about an hour away from downtown Chicago, if that helps. If you guys want to Google it, it's Channing Elementary School, Channing Memorial Elementary School. Oh, hey, in Michigan. So yeah, so we're going to walk, or I'm going to walk a little bit up here, and we'll see if we capture anything on the Necrophonic, and then I'll go down to the playground where it says most of the activity happens. So no ghost yet. Hopefully we'll capture something. Oh, hey, from Chicago. I'm not sure where Linwood is. It sounds familiar, though. Hey, Emily, thanks for joining. I'm in Elgin, Illinois. For those that have been here the whole time, thank you. You're going to get sick of hearing this, but a bunch of new people just hopped in. My name is Tim, in the presence of others paranormal. I'm in Elgin, Illinois. I'm at the Channing Memorial Park in Elgin, Illinois. These grounds right here. Oh, thank you so much. These grounds right here used to be a cemetery. It was the first cemetery in Elgin, Illinois. At one time, there was up to 3,500 bodies were buried on these grounds. Then in the early 1900s, Elgin built a new, bigger cemetery. And they said from the 1900s to 1949, they supposedly moved all the bodies to the new cemetery. However, there's a school, and when the school broke ground in the 60s, they dug up a bunch of remains. Then in 1999, when they were adding on to the school, they dug up even more remains. So it's said that hundreds, if not more, bodies still could be buried in this park. Yep, it's very sad. And it's really sad because the bodies are from the Elgin Mental Hospital, which is very close to here. And before they had their own cemetery, they would bury the patients here. And the patients had no loved ones, no family, so they would just bury them without a plot. And there was so much abuse that went on in the Elgin Mental Hospital that it's said that they would bury 4 to 6 bodies in each plot. So it's really sad. I'm not sure if it's an orb. There's a lot of lights in the school, so I think it's there's like a little thing there. It's the lights. I want to go down to the playground, but there's some people down there, so we're going to walk the grounds up here. I think somewhere over here, there's actually one headstone that still remains, so we're going to try to find that first. Yeah, it's rated one of the most haunted locations in Elgin. If not Chicagoland. So if you Google Channing Elementary Memorial School or Channing Memorial Elementary School, it'll talk about it. My first pinned video has some information about it too. Yeah, there's a school. In the 60s, they built a school, which is right over there. And that's how they actually found more bodies. When they broke ground for the school, they actually dug up a bunch of bones and remains. And then in 1999, when they added on to the school, they even dug up more remains. So it's said that there could be more than hundreds of bodies still buried here. And it's just creepy and crazy to think that, I mean, there's a playground that's built over a cemetery. So, I mean, it's like Poltergeist. It should be like Poltergeist Part 34 or whatever it's up at. Yep, I have my Necrophonic app I'm going to be doing. And at the playground, I have a bunch of equipment I will break out. I'm by myself, so I'm not going to be able to hold the phone and have a lot of equipment at the same time. But I will be using my Necrophonic app as we walk. So I'm using a Necrophonic app. You can get it in the App Store. It's $10. And here we go. I'm going to try to make it louder. Oh. Sorry guys, it just went off. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm in Elgin, Illinois. It's about 20 degrees. I have gloves on, which is not, so it's hard to... Alright, here we go. Whoa, what was that? Alright, I'm using the Necrophonic app. My name is Tim and I come in peace. Are there any spirits still remain here? If so, what are your names? The Necrophonic app is like a word bank, and it scans through different words, and you use it to communicate with spirits. If there are any bodies here, I am sorry that you were left behind. What are your names? So I want to go down to the playground, but there's people down there. So I gotta wait. The playground has the most activity. Are there any spirits that are still here that want to communicate? If so, what are your names? I'm sorry that you were left behind. My name is Tim and I come in peace. I mean no harm. So yeah, so it's about 20 degrees, and as you can probably hear, it's extremely windy. Sorry. Nope, no Ouija board. So it's just like, tell? Okay. What do you want to tell me? It's just crazy to think that these grounds, for almost 100 years, were a cemetery, and now it's a park. So people play soccer here, there's a school over there, there's a playground. It's crazy. And then it's surrounded by houses. But there's supposed to be one remaining headstone over here, so we'll try to find it. Matt, go by the bench. What are your names? I heard Tim. My name is Tim, so if you hear Tim. Whoa, what was that? Breathe. If there are any spirits that are still here, once again, I am so sorry that you were left. I'm using the Necrophonic app. It scans through a word bank and you use it to communicate with the spirits. If you watch any live on TikTok, I would say 95, 98 of the % of the investigators use it. I do have some other equipment, but I can't use it as I'm walking, so once those people leave and I could go over by the playground, I'll have more equipment that I could use. So we keep hearing up. Are you upset that you were never dug up and moved? It's a Necrophonic app. It's in the App Store. You get it for $10. I'm in Elgin, Illinois. I'm in Channing Memorial Park. The park from the 1800s to 1949 used to be a cemetery. In the early 1900s, they built a new cemetery. So supposedly they brought all the bodies from here over to the new cemetery. However, in 1969, they built a school. And when they broke ground for the school, they found tons of bones and remains. In 1999, they added on to the school and they found even more bones and remains. So it's believed that over 100 bodies are still buried here. Oh, it just said Tim. Tim is my name. Now it's believed that the bodies here, the Elgin Mental Hospital, there's people here. The Elgin Mental Hospital is by here. Sorry, this is not the safest neighborhood. So. Those weren't ghosts, those were people. So the Elgin Mental Hospital is nearby, and before they built their own cemetery, they would bury the patients here. And at the time, the patients had no family, no loved ones, they were criminals, so they were buried without headstones. It's said that the hospital would bury patients 4 to 6 bodies per grave. So that's why it's believed that there's still hundreds of bodies still buried here, and they just have no idea exactly where because there was no headstones. It's the Necrophonic app. It's $10 in the App Store. It's also harder to hear because, one, I'm outside, it's extremely windy, and I'm walking. Once we go to the playground, once those people leave, I have more equipment that we can use. Hi, Jay. My name is Tim, and I come in peace. Are there any spirits that want to communicate? Hi. What? Oh, I said Tim twice. What's your name? Yeah, don't even give any warning. Just block people. I don't mind at all. If people want to spend their Saturday night being trolls, let them go be somewhere else. Are there any spirits of people that were left here? If so, what are your names? Hi. Oh, Tim. Hi, my name is Tim. So like I said, in a little bit, we're going to go down that playground, and it should be easier to hear because I won't be walking. I know, I sound like a little kid. So the reports of activity, most of it on the outside of the school are at the playground. There's supposed to be a lot of children's spirits that enjoy using the playground. So, and it said a lot of the bodies that were buried here were of children. Whoa, you guys hear that? When I said children, it was like a little kid crying. So I am going this way because supposedly the only remaining headstone from the cemetery is supposed to be over here somewhere. So we'll try to find it. And then we'll go down to the playground. Yeah, the Necrophonic app, I know a lot of people don't like it. I like using it. If you look on my page, I have tons of videos where I get specific responses from it. But I also respect the people that don't like using it, but I do. Sure. Especially when I'm by myself and I can't like really carry 700 different things. It's easier to use. Whoa, what was that? It's a Necrophonic. You can find it in the App Store. It's $10. We do use GhostTube. Unfortunately, I can't use Necrophonic and GhostTube at the same time. I usually investigate. There's 2 other people on my team, but they couldn't come tonight, so we usually use a bunch of different stuff. So I don't mind saying it, but I kind of feel people are messing with me by asking. It's Necrophonic. Alright, so supposedly the headstone is right here. Yep. There it is. So that's the only headstone remaining from the cemetery that used to be here from the 1800s up to 1949. I'm not sure if it has a name on it. It's kind of hard to read. Elgin, Illinois. Channing Memorial Park. Can you? What is the name of the headstone here? Who's buried here? Me? Hi, what's your name? Dennis? Yeah, there's a lot of, I've heard a lot of kid voices. I heard Dennis too. Is your name Dennis? What is your family's name? I'm using the Necrophonic app. That was a creepy laugh. What is your name? Can't make it out. Father? What? Were you a father? I heard it's him. Help? Who needs help? If you say my name. Nope, nothing's legible on the stone. You could. Oh, it just said my name, Tim. I can't make it out. I don't think that. I think that's just a stone. I'm at the Channing Memorial Park. The name of the school is the Channing Memorial Elementary School in Elgin, Illinois. Is your name Benjamin? No. Thanks, Brett. Nope, I'm using Necrophonic. I'm by myself tonight, so I can't use multiple things. Usually when I investigate, I have 2 people on my team with me. But they couldn't come tonight, so. Once I go to the playground over there, I have more equipment, and I'll be able to set up my tripod, and it'll be a little bit better than moving around. Thank you, Annie. So it's 20 degrees, and I have these stupid gloves on that they said you're supposed to be able to use your phone and computer with, and you obviously can't. Sorry, guys. So those that are just joining, my name is Tim, in the presence of others paranormal. I'm in Elgin, Illinois. I'm at the Channing Memorial Park. From the 1800s to 1949, the grounds I'm on used to be the cemetery. It was the first ever cemetery in Elgin, Illinois. From the 1900s to 1949, they moved all the bodies, or they said they did, from here to the new cemetery. However, over there is a school. They broke ground, I believe it was in 1969. When they broke ground, when they were digging, they found a bunch of remains. Then in 1999, they added on to the school, and they even dug up more remains. So it's believed that there could be up to 100, if not more, bodies that are still buried on these grounds that just never had headstones, so they were never moved. It is considered to be one of the most haunted locations in Elgin and Chicagoland. If you guys want to Google it, it's Channing Memorial Elementary School. And this is the only headstone remaining. Oh, yeah, Mentino. I've been to Mentino. I've investigated the abandoned mental hospital there. That's actually the first place I've ever captured a picture of a ghost. All right, so nothing was happening there. So we're going to go to the playground where all the activity, most of the activity happened. I'm using the Necrophonic app. All right, it's about a 12-mile hike back to the playground. Just kidding, but it's going to feel like it. I'm using the Necrophonic app to try to communicate. It's a ghost hunting app. Are there any spirits that want to communicate? If so, what is your name? My name is Tim. I can't. It said Tim. I come in peace. I mean you no harm. I'm here to offer you a voice if you want it. Oh, silence is, I think, is always more creepy. Yeah, I heard that. It's Tim. Oh, there's a kid's one. They do say my name a lot. If you just first time watching me, I appreciate it. Definitely suggest go look at my videos. You can see some of my other investigations. My first pinned video has a little bit of history about this place. Oh, there's a kid laughing. You hear that? Bill. Is there a Bill here? I heard Bill. Thanks, Norma. Thanks, Judith. I haven't been honestly scared yet. I mean, I would admit it. If I have, last week I investigated the Fowler jail, and I was in the dungeon. And if you look at my pinned videos, you can see some of the stuff that happened. It was pretty intense. Who needs help? There's been times I've asked who needs help, and it'll say my name after, which is always great to hear. So I'm in Elgin, Illinois. It's about 20 degrees. Oh. So it does this a lot lately. My name is Tim. My last name starts with a J, and it says Tim J. Thank you. What's your name? We're going to go to the playground. You want to go play? I'll listen to you. What do you want to talk about? Dog. I don't know. Come for the paranormal and stay to see me trip and roll down the hill. That'll be good viewing pleasure for everyone. I don't know why I just didn't take the path. My name is Tim and I come in peace. I mean you no harm. Out? You want me to leave? No? Do you want to go play on the playground? Hey, Twisted. So, I'm not concentrating on the screen because I'm trying to look down and not follow my face. So, all the paranormal people, groups, please say your name. And when they say their name and say they're paranormal, definitely go give them a follow. We have a great, great paranormal community on this app. Yep, I feel bad too. I mostly feel bad because the bodies that are still here were probably from the mental hospital that, you know, they didn't have any family or loved ones and they weren't given a headstone, so no one knew where they were buried. For any bodies that are still here, said Tim J again, I'm sorry you were forgotten. But I'm here to give you a voice now. Mommy. Is there a Bill or William here? It did say Bill and William right there. Good call. Good catch. Bill, you want to communicate? Who needs help? Me. All right, I'll listen. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to give you a voice. What are your names? Deerdorf. So right now I'm heading over to the playground. It said that's where a lot of the activity. What? That's where a lot of the activity happens. We have some new people that just joined, so for those that have been here, sorry you're going to hear the story again. My name is Tim, in the presence of others paranormal. I'm in Elgin, Illinois. I'm at the Channing Memorial Park. From the early 1800s to 1949, this land, these grounds used to be the cemetery. In the early 1900s, they said they moved all the bodies to the new cemetery. However, as you can see, there's a school there. When they broke ground for the school in the late 60s, they dug up a bunch of remains, bones. And then in 1999, they added on to the school, and they dug up even more remains. So it's believed that there's still hundreds of bodies that are buried here that were never had headstones. So they were never dug up because they didn't know where they were buried. Oh, do you guys hear that? Kid scream. It's considered one of the most haunted locations in Elgin, in the Chicagoland area. It's a Channing Memorial Elementary School, if you want to Google it. I don't know if there's people. There were some hoodlums hanging out at the park, so we'll see. I think this sign talks about it, so we'll see. And the sad part is that, so the Elgin Mental Hospital is nearby. And before the Elgin Mental Hospital built their own cemetery, they would bury the patients here. And it's said that they were buried without headstones. And some of the graves had up to 4 to 6 bodies in each grave. So they were never moved because they didn't know where they were buried, because there was no markers. Yeah, actually, we obviously don't have access to the school, but that is some of the most activity happens in the school. Students report hearing, seeing things, but the custodians, the custodians on the night shift always report like seeing. There's always a woman in white, but lights will go off, turn on. They'll hear noises and stuff. It's also said if you look up at the building at night, you'll see people in there. So when I set up my equipment in the playground, I'll set up the tripod facing the school, and we'll see if we get anything. So I think this sign talks about the cemetery, hopefully, so we'll see. Yeah, it's a very interesting story. It's very sad that there would be bodies still here. But like I said, it is considered to be one of the most haunted locations in Elgin, but also in the Chicagoland area. All right, let's see. I think the sign. Yep, here we go. Channing Memorial Park. See how it says many of the bodies were moved? Many of the bodies, so that means. And then this is what the cemetery looked like. Where we're standing right now, this is it. So I would assume, looking up this way. Yep, I'm going to. Once I get settled in the playground, I will. If they ask for help, I do tell them that they can go to the light. But yeah, so once again, it's just many of the bodies were moved. So, I mean, they're admitting not all the bodies were moved, which is okay. I know, it's like Poltergeist, right? Wasn't Poltergeist buried on the Indian burial grounds? Like, why would you build a school? But it's not just a school. There's baseball fields, soccer fields. There's like a sledding hill. So my hope is there's motion lights, but I hope they don't go on heat. So I think it's cooler when it's darker, but we'll see. So I'm going to set up the tripod and just set up my equipment. Oh my gosh, it's a shadow figure. What? That's just me. All right. Oh, it said Tim. Yeah. All right, so this is going to be very awkward camera work because I got to get my tripod out. So I got to put the phone down, sorry. Andy, tell jokes. Sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm even wearing these stupid gloves. All right, sorry, guys. Now, this is a public park. There's no signs that say no trespassing, so hopefully I'm not going to get arrested. What the? Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get out my tripod. I got to put the phone down. So actually, about a month ago, me and my teammate, Fen, we actually tried to go to the Elgin Mental Hospital Cemetery at night. And as soon as we pulled in, a freaking cop car came, like literally seconds after we pulled in, and they kicked us out, so we couldn't go there. Sorry, camera sucks. I'm just trying to get the tripod. All right. So as soon as I pull in, like that car pulls in, I'm like, oh great, what's going on? And then another car pulls in, and I'm like, okay. No one wants to see any kind of park shenanigans, if you know what I mean, but one of them left with the other and they just came back. So I'm going to, these gloves suck ass. I'm going to do like a live Amazon review because these are horrible. Some stick time, no. But it was funny that night we got we got kicked out of the Elgin Mental Hospital Cemetery, and then we went to Blood Point Cemetery, and then cops came with us there too. It was not a good night. All right, so I am going to leave this here while I get my equipment and set it up. So hopefully, mods, please watch. Yeah, so it's said that if you look at the windows at night, sometimes you could see people inside. So I'm going to try to... So I'm just going to need a couple minutes. I'm going to get all my equipment, set it up, and then I'll be right back. John J., tell some stories. So there would be spirits of the school because the school was built on an old cemetery. The grounds we are at used to be a cemetery. So this playground is built over a cemetery where bodies once were buried and still could be here. So this is one of my favorite pieces of equipment, Raggedy Ann doll, but it's called an EMF trigger doll, so it lights up. Anytime anything will go by it, it'll light up. So we're going to put this somewhere. We're in Elgin, Illinois. We're at Channing Memorial Park. This is a playground that is on the grounds of an old cemetery. So if anything goes by Raggedy Ann, its arms and her chest will light up. Nope, I wish, but no. It's just a Raggedy Ann doll that was turned into an EMF doll. So anytime anything goes by it, it's supposed to light up. See? It's really cold out though, so we might not get a lot of Yep, very cool. I love it. It's actually not mine. Cheryl, who's on my team, it's hers. She let me borrow it. All right, I'm going to set up the REM pod, so I will be right back. If there's any spirits with us on the playground, can you please go near Raggedy Ann? She'll light up for you. I don't think it moved. So I also have the REM pod. This is kind of like Raggedy Ann, where if anything comes by, it's going to be really loud. So if anything comes by the antenna, it'll beep. So I'm going to set this up in another part of the playground, so I will be right back. Has she been lighting up blue at all or no? She's not moving, guys. She doesn't move. Believe me, if she did, I would be the first to be like, oh my gosh, but she doesn't. She lights up. All right. So I have all this paranormal equipment, but I also like to use stuff you wouldn't consider. So I actually just got this from the resale shop. It is a Fisher Price. It's kind of like a music box. So if you push play, creepy ass music plays. When I go on investigations and I know there's children's spirits, I try to bring music because that tends to really bring out the spirits. So I'm going to put this up here. Can you guys hear it? If you like the music, can you light up Raggedy Ann, please? EVP, do you mean recorder? No, I'm not going to use a recorder. If you want the music to go back on, can you please light up Raggedy? If you go by Raggedy Ann, she'll go on for you. I have seen spirits. I appreciate everyone watching, but if you go look at my page, I have tons of videos. Last week I was at the Fowler haunted jail in Indiana. I was down in the dungeon by myself, and I captured a lot of paranormal activity. It's the second and third video pinned on my page if you want to go look. The Bride of Chucky, no? Did anyone watch the Chucky series? I was actually impressed by it. I thought it was going to be not so good. One, because it was on TV, but there was a lot of gore. They were swearing. I was very surprised. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Can you please light up Raggedy Ann? Yep, it's a Raggedy Ann doll, but it was made into a EMF ghost hunting doll. I also I collect creepy and haunted dolls, but I also collect Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls, like vintage ones. Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised by the series. I didn't really like the acting of the main character. His facial expressions was like, okay, enough. But overall, I really liked it. Oh wow, yeah, I love Sellers. I'm not scared. That's a pretty cool. Yeah, I just got that music box a couple of days ago. It was like $2. I love it. It's actually usually you'll see like teddy bears, which I have, but someone made this into a. They took a Raggedy Ann doll and made it into like a trigger doll. And my friend Cheryl, who's on my team, she saw it for sale on Facebook Marketplace and she bought it. I'm very jealous, but she lets me borrow it because I investigate more than she does. Yeah, not even like he didn't look scared. They were just like overly dramatic. Like every single scene, it was like he was trying for an Academy Award. It was just obnoxious. But I loved the gore, and I was surprised they swore so much on. I mean, it is cable, but. Yep, Channing Memorial Park. Where I'm standing right now, it's a playground, but it actually used to be a cemetery. And it's believed that there are still bodies buried underneath the school, underneath the playground. It's considered to be one of the most haunted places in Elgin in Chicagoland. I have some more equipment in my... Yeah, it's a Raggedy Ann doll. It got turned into like a ghost hunting doll, so anytime anything goes by it, it's supposed to light up. And then I always try to use some kind of musical stuff when there's kid spirits, just because they like music. Can you please go by Raggedy Ann? Or can you please come by this over here? I have a flashlight too, I'll break out. So this is a REM pod. If anything comes by the antenna, it's going to go off like crazy. But it is like 20 degrees out tonight. So a lot of the sensor equipment I don't think is going to work very well. Just because it's so cold. Yeah, that's the number one question of the day. Why would you turn make a school grounds into a cemetery, or a cemetery into school grounds? I have some more equipment in my car. I'm going to get it real fast, so just give me a moment. I really like that music box though. I didn't realize it played so much. I have a flashlight. I'm just trying to get it ready. Can you please go by Raggedy Ann or by the machine that lights up? I'll turn the Necrophonic on in a couple minutes. Like I said, it's about 20 degrees out, so a lot of this equipment is sensor oriented. I think it's just way too cold. I know that sounds like an excuse. It's not. There's people that always watch my lives and they can attest when it's chilly out, a lot of times the stuff doesn't work. So I put a flashlight there, and sometimes it'll turn on and off the flashlight, so we'll see. Can you please turn on the flashlight? I'm not sure. Toby, are you saying stuff that's inappropriate? Can you please turn the flashlight on? Yeah, the jail voices last week were creepy as hell. If you want, go check out my second and third pin videos. Just trying to adjust this light. Whoa. Can you please turn off the flashlight? Okay, I'm going to turn on the Necrophonic app again. My name is Tim, and I come in peace. I mean you no harm. Oh, said Tim. If there's any spirits playing on this playground, can you please turn off the flashlight? Yeah, it's 20 degrees out. It's very windy. I'm in Elgin, Illinois, Channing Memorial Park. This playground, this school is built over grounds that used to be a cemetery. Oh, hear that? Whoa. If you want me to turn the music back on, please turn off the flashlight. Toby, I don't know why you were booted, but you're here now, so you don't need to keep asking. Yeah, that was a cute laugh. Yeah, moderators don't mute, just block people. There's no reason. People could be trolls in other people's lives. I appreciate everyone watching, but there's no reason to come into someone's live and just be rude. I see the flashlight flickering. I know it takes a lot of energy, but can you please turn it off? I don't understand it. I never understood the concept of, like, I appreciate everyone being here, but, like, I don't understand why it's fun to, like, go in other people's lives and just be rude. I don't understand. Oh, what was that? I'm fine if you want to watch and you don't agree with everything. You don't have to agree with it. You just have to be respectful. I respect the fact that you may not believe everything that's happening, but you just need to be respectful. Oh, I heard light, and the light's dimming. Can you guys tell? I'm in Elgin, Illinois. I'm in Channing Memorial Park. The park was built over grounds that used to be a cemetery, and it's said that bodies are still buried on the grounds. So the school and the cemetery were built over, the school and the playground were built over a cemetery. Can you guys tell that the light's dimming? Yep, I heard the laugh too. Oh, look at the flashlight, guys. Thank you. I know it takes a lot of energy, but oh, thank you, it just went off. Did you guys see that? Thank you so much. Thank you for turning off the flashlight. Can you turn it back on, please? Thank you for joining us. I'm using the Necrophonic app. It's in the App Store. It's $10. It's about 20 degrees out. So a lot of the equipment I have is sensor oriented, so not all of it's going to be working. That's why I recommend, if you want, you could totally check out my videos and see how the equipment works when we're inside. Thank you for turning off the light. Can you please turn it on? It's like, nope. Oh, thank you. It just said light and then went on. Thank you so much. It just said on. Thank you for turning it on. Yep, I'll get the music. Thank you. I'll get the music for you, okay? Yep, it does say my name a lot. So if you're just joining, I do have all this paranormal equipment, but I also like to use items you wouldn't normally think of. So I have this Fisher-Price music box I actually just got from Savers a couple of days ago. It's $2. When I know that there's going to be child spirits, I try to bring music-related items because they really seem to like it. So I'm going to put this by there because I had said turn on and off the light if you want the music back on. So. I don't like being in front of the camera, so that's why that's awkward reach over. I'm sorry you keep having those dreams. I don't claim to be a medium. I don't have any of those abilities, so I unfortunately cannot help you. If you reach out to Lunar Paranormal, she's a psychic medium. She's amazing. She might be able to help you. Thank you for turning on the flashlight. I turned the music on for you. Do you like the music? Oh, you're welcome. Yep, so this one, I have vintage record players I usually use. This one, though, is like from 2017, so it's not that old. Oh, flashlight just went off. Thank you for turning it off. But I do have a vintage record player I like to use, too. Yep, flashlight went off. Thank you for turning off the flashlight. They love music. Do you like playing on the slides? Yeah. If you like playing on the swings, can you turn the light back on, please? And I just think like those Fisher-Price, it's just like creepy as hell, right? If you like... Whoa, what was that? If you like going down the slide, can you turn the light on, please? I heard light. Light again. Dowel, I heard dowel. Yeah, can you light up the dowel? Can you light up Raggedy Ann, please? Oh, there it goes. Thank you. Maybe they like this song, Farmer in the Dow. So the wind is moving the dowel and the... I'm not going to say who, but there are people on here that would be like, oh my gosh, guys, the music box and the agony are moving. It's ghosts. No, it's wind. I'll debunk it. It's the wind. A big gust of wind just blew by. Thank you for turning the light on. Can you try to light up Raggedy Ann? If you go by Raggedy, she'll light up. Yeah, so I'm using the Necrophonic app. It's in the App Store. It's $10. If you watch any kind of paranormal live on TikTok, I would say 90+% people use it. But I also know some people don't like it, and I respect it. Thank you for turning the light off. Oh, thank you for turning it on. That was cool. What does it mean that the light's going on? I'm just using the flashlight just as a way to communicate. Sometimes the spirits don't like to talk through the Necrophonic app, so you use the flashlight and ask them questions like, turn on the light if you like to slide, and if it goes on, then we take that as them communicating with us. Oh, I heard light. Can you light up Raggedy Ann, please? Why are you here? I'm in Elgin, Illinois. I'm a paranormal investigator, and this is considered to be one of the most haunted locations in Elgin and the Chicagoland area. The school and this playground were built over the grounds that used to be a cemetery, and it's believed that there's still bodies buried here in this, on the grounds over the school and the playground. That's why I'm here. Who's playing with the flashlight? What's your name? What's your name? Matt? No, I said Tim. My name is Tim. Thank you. But what's your name? Yep, light. You want to turn the light off for me? Please? Is there a Max with us?
Yep.
Max, are you here? Max, if you're here, can you light up Raggedy Ann, please? If you go by Raggedy Ann, she'll light up. Is there a Steven with us? I come in peace. I mean you guys no harm. I'm just here to give you a voice if you want to talk. I'm sorry that you were left behind. I just wanted to let you know that you were not forgotten. I always think when it gets quiet, it's creepier than when... Is there a Steven with us? I see you trying to dim the light. I know it takes a lot of energy. Can you turn it off, please? Is there an Aaron with us? Is there a John with us? Is there an Irma with us? John and Matt, are you here? Do you want to play? Well, thank you for joining us, Robert. People keep hearing to John. John, are you here? I have my other equipment over there. It's not even going off, which is very rare. Can you try to turn the machine on right there? Or do it. So if you come by this, it'll light up and beep. Can you try to walk in front of it? Please? Who needs help? Fall? Did you fall on the playground? Whoa, what was that? The flashlight just went off. Thank you for turning the flashlight off. That's a good theory about being cold, but I've noticed that most of the equipment doesn't work when it's cold, just because a lot of it's sensors. That's why I encourage you, if you want, if you're interested in paranormal stuff, definitely look at my page. My second and third pinned video is from Fowler jail last week. There was a lot of activity in the dungeon. If you want to play a game, can you please turn the flashlight on? Hide? You want to play hide and seek? I heard hide. The flashlight went on. You want to play hide and seek? Now I gotta figure out how to play hide and seek with Spirit. You want to play hide and seek? Alright, I'm gonna turn the music off. I don't like being in camera, so that's why I'm... The wind is blowing everything. That's not ghosts. Alright, so I heard hide again. How should we play hide and seek? Do you want me to go hide? Or do you want me... Do you want me to walk around the playground and find you? Run? I don't want to run. I can't run. Yep, the flashlight again. So, if you want to play hide and seek, I could come find you. You want to do that? Yes? Alright, I'm going to look for you, okay? Hold on. Get you? What? No one wants to get got. We're just going to play a nice game. Hide and seek, okay? Alright, I'm going to try to find you. So I had asked if you wanted to play hide and seek, turn the music, or the flashlight on, and it went on, so. Zapped. Where are you? What's your name? Can you tell me your name? Are you by the swings? Yes? Do you want me to sit on the swings? I think my butt's too big for the swing, but I'll sit. They don't really make big boy swings, so I don't know. Whoop. Okay, I'm on the swings. Do you want me to sit down? Guess? Should I guess where you are? Are you behind this big, awkwardly placed rock? I don't know what the heck that is. Alright, these are bigger. I can sit on these. You. Why'd you say you? Oh, Tim. You want to swing? Jump. Where do you want me to go? Yeah, I am not feeling any kind of evil, angry, demonic energy at all. If anything, it's reported the playground is full of children. Is it here? That they like playing on the playground. Listen. Okay, I'm listening. I know you're scared, but I want to play. Dozy, you want to play Ring Around the Rosie? We? So this is definitely the wind, but wouldn't it be creepy as hell if like it wasn't windy at all and then here? Who's here? And the swings are swinging. It's the wind. I'm not going to say it's anything else. It's like 20 degrees out. It's very windy and chilly. That would be amazing. Do you want me to come find you? Look? You want me to look for you? I'll look for you. No? It's definitely like kid voices. You guys hear all that? Thanks everyone for joining. My name is Tim. In the presence of, I'm going to turn this off for a second. In the presence of others paranormal, I am in Elgin, Illinois. I am at the Channing Memorial Park. I am here because this is considered to be one of the most haunted locations in Elgin, Illinois, in the Chicagoland area. So from the early 1800s to about 1949, the grounds that I am on now, all these grounds used to be the cemetery. There was up to 3,500 bodies buried on these grounds. From the early 1900s to 1949, they said that they took all the bodies, dug them up, and they moved them to the new cemetery that they had built. However, there's a school over there, and when they broke ground for the school in the 60s, they had dug up a ton of remains and bones and stuff. Then in the 1999, they wanted to add on to the campus, so they did more digging and they found more bones and remains. So it's believed that there's still up to 100 bodies still buried throughout these grounds. That's because the Elgin Mental Hospital is close by, and before they had their own cemetery, they would bury the patients in this cemetery. And the patients at the mental hospital didn't have any family, didn't have any loved ones. Most of them were criminals, so they would bury them without headstone, without plot marker. And it's reported that the Elgin Mental Hospital would bury between 4 to 6 bodies in each grave, which is just horrific and sad. So not all the bodies were moved because not all of them had headstones. So I'm here tonight. It's, like I said, considered to be one of the most haunted locations in Elgin, in Chicagoland. So that's why I'm here. Can you please let them talk? Yep, it's very sad. And it's just sad because I've been to the Elgin Mental Hospital, and if you haven't heard of the Elgin Mental Hospital, I definitely suggest you Google it. In the 60s, they did horrific experiments on the patients, trying to find cures for mental illness. They were abused mentally, physically, sexually, and then they were just like dumped in graves, up to 6 people. So a lot of bad stuff happened to the patients, so it's very sad. So this is called the Channing, Channing Memorial Park, or the Channing Memorial Elementary School in Elgin, Illinois. If you look on my page, my first pinned video has like a little blurb about it. Now that dog's barking for some reason. Yeah, honestly, mods, you don't even have to like just block people. I mean, people don't want to be respectful, then they could be mean in other people's chats. I appreciate everyone being here. I appreciate that some people are here that think this is a bunch of crap. I respect that, but you just have to be respectful when you're here. Okay, so I am using the Necrophonic app. You could get it in the App Store. It's $10. If you watch any kind of TikTok paranormal lives, most people use it. Pretty much everyone uses it.
Light.
Oh, light. Yeah, can you light up the machine? Please? Sorry. Can you please light up the machine? Can I make a vid? It's the Elgin Mental Hospital. If one of the monitors can please just write Elgin Mental Hospital. Sorry guys, it's 20 degrees. I'm using gloves that Amazon said you should be able to use your phone with, and definitely you can't. So there you go. So that's why this is moving. I'm trying to tap the screen. Sorry. Oh, leave him alone. Hey, Zach, if you guys like paranormal, definitely go follow Ghost Travels with Zach. I was with him last week at the Fowler. Oh, it just said Tim. My name is Tim. Zach was just in a mansion last night. Why do people have mods? What do you want to ask me? My name is Tim. I come in peace. I mean you no harm. Can you tell me what your name is? I said hi, Tim. What's your name? No, my name's Tim. You want to play? It just said play. Do you guys hear that? What do you want? You want to go play on the slide? I can't go down the slide, but I'll go by the slide. Jump. Oh, it just said slide. You guys hear that? We'll go by the slide. Are you by the slide? Okay, I'm by the slide. Are you here? What's your name? What's your name? Run. I can't run. Why don't you can go down the slide. Is there a Tina with us? I didn't realize that like it echoes over here, so like I'm like, okay, great. Hello. Is there a Jacob with us? Zach, there was a Jacob's ladder with you last night, right? All right, I'm gonna go back over here by the Raggedy Ann now. Do it. Flashlight's still on.
Tom.
Is there a Tom here?
So,
If you want me to turn the music back on, please turn off the flashlight. I heard Tom or done. You? What? I'm done? Why am I done? I'd rather not be done. I know the hospital is like, it's horrible. The hospital, I'm gonna turn this off for a second. The hospital is still up, but I tried investigating there because there's abandoned portions of the hospital and people go to investigate and explore, and I actually got caught one time. But it's still a mental hospital, but the stuff that they did in the 1900s, the 60s is just like tragic and horrific. It's the Elgin Mental Hospital. They like abused the patients. It was so bad. And it was so sad. I've investigated there live a couple times, the cemetery, and it's like a wall of sadness when you're there. But yeah, so they believe that the bodies that still could be buried here could be from the hospital because the hospital used this cemetery before they built their own. And none of them had markers because they didn't have any family or loved ones. And so... So I'm using the Necrophonic app. You can find it in the App Store. It's $10. How many spirits are with me right now? 5? Oh, 5. Help? Who needs help? Is there a David with me? David? Burn this. What? Maybe I should move. Who's coming? You guys hear? Listen. Alright, I'm gonna move. I don't like being on camera, so I'm gonna move the doll and stuff here, because if it's children's spirits, maybe they want to put it lower to the ground. So I will be right. 2 seconds. Oh, I heard, come here. So this is a Raggedy Ann doll, but it was been made into a trigger doll, EMF doll. So anytime anything goes by it, it lights up. So I'm going to put it, this is a little bit down further. I don't like being on camera, so that's why I'm moving stuff awkwardly. Run? No one's running. You could run if you want. Please, what? I'm not a good runner. I could hardly even walk. I have a hard time walking. You want me to go running? All right. Okay. There we go. Run or Ron? Is there a Ron with us? Were you saying Ron or run? I know it's not, but doesn't it look like there's like kind of a creepy something right there? So I'm using the Necrophonic app to communicate. You get in the app store, it's $10. You what? Can you please turn on the flashlight again? Who needs help? So I'm a paranormal investigator, but I also collect creepy and haunted dolls. I have a few haunted dolls. Is there a Dave with us? Who's here? Tom? Who's Tom? It said who's here? Tom. Who's Tom? Hi, Tom. Snow? Tom, do you want me to turn the music back on for you? Light. Yeah, could you turn the light on for us? If you're just joining us, it was playing with the flashlight. But I think it's creepy that the city of Elgin thought it was a good idea to build a playground and a school on land that used to be a cemetery. So I think it's going off because I'm close. All right, I'm going to turn the music on for you, okay? I said okay. Oh, Tim. It said my name, Tim. This is not an orb. This is just a reflection of the light. So that's not an orb, just reflection of the flashlight. Yep, it says my name, Tim, a lot on investigations. If you like the music, can you turn the flashlight off for me, please? The flashlight's dimming. Can you guys see? Do you guys like playing on the playground? You're sad? I heard sad. Hurry. The flashlight's flickering. You guys see that? They might want to play tag. They said hide and seek earlier. You want to play tag? I don't know how we. I don't necessarily want to be touched by a ghost. My name is Tim, and I come in peace. I mean you no harm. Yeah, do it. What do you want to do? You want to turn on Raggedy Ann, please? Oh, flashlight went off. Thank you for turning off the flashlight. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for the likes and the gifts and the shares and following. I appreciate it very much. Oh, that was a creepy laugh. If you like the music, can you turn your flashlight back on, please? There's the wind. Yeah, it's very windy and cold, huh? It's like 20 degrees out. Thank you, Annie, so much. Annie's amazing. She's in Australia, so it's already Sunday. What time is it there, Annie? Yep, it's not Annabelle. It's Raggedy Ann. The real Annabelle is a Raggedy Ann doll, but this is not the real Annabelle. And there was just a creepy Tim. Did you hear that? Creepy kid's voice just said Tim. Thank you for saying my name. What's your name? Yep, they love the flashlight. So let me turn this off for a second. Paranormal investigators use the flashlight as a tool for the spirits to communicate. If they don't like talking, we try to ask questions, and we ask them to turn on and off the flashlight. And once again, like everything else, I understand not everyone believes it. I respect that. I just ask that people be respectful of what I'm trying to do. Can you please turn on the flashlight for me? Yeah, it does say Tim a lot. Definitely, if you look at my second and third pin video, last week we were in the Fowler jail. I was in the dungeon, and it said Tim a lot, and it was not good what they were saying to me. So, but yeah, on investigations, they do say my name a lot. And as I said earlier, my last name starts with a J, and lately they've been saying Tim J a lot, which I think is a little bit creepier than just Tim. My bag just tipped over. It was the wind, but it was still kind of like what? If you want me to play a different song, can you turn on the flashlight, please? Hey, Don. Hey, guys, I think it might be too late for Christmas, probably, but if you guys like horror memorabilia, go check out Dawn at Classic Horror Shop. She owns her own horror shop, and she has a lot of great horror stuff. And the light just went on. Thank you so much for turning the flashlight on. And it just said Tim. Thank you, I appreciate it. And then once again, guys, these are not orbs. It's a reflection of the flashlight. So it's not an orb. It's the flashlight. You want to go on the swings? You just said we, like you would do when you push on the swings. Do you want me to push you on the swing? Hi. I wish the doll could do chores. That'd be pretty amazing. But nope, it's just, if anything goes by, it'll light up blue. Her arms and her chest will light up. But if you know of a Raggedy Ann doll that does chores, please message me because I would love to have it. Oh, sorry, that was me. Trying to adjust the... Thank you for turning off the flashlight.
Help.
Help? Who needs help? I'm using the Necrophonic app. Paranormal investigators use it to communicate. It's a word bank. And then you ask questions, and then it answers. You communicate using this. If you want me to try to find you on the playground, please turn on the flashlight. Oops, I tipped. If you want to play hide and seek and have me look for you, please turn the flashlight on.
No.
Oh, it said Tim J again, I told you. If you want me to go by the swings, it said Tim, please turn the flashlight on. Thank you for saying my name. What's your name? If you want me to go by the slide, please turn the flashlight on. Here's a good one. If you want me to shut up so you can listen to music, please turn the flashlight on.
Count.
Count? You want to count? If you want to count, please turn the flashlight on and we'll count together. Hope I heard 3. Oh, okay. So let's count. Thank you for turning the flashlight on. 1, 2, I'm hearing my name, yours. I heard count, yeah. Well, what's your name? Oh, thank you for turning on the flashlight. Sorry the screen's moving. As I said, I'm wearing these dumb gloves that Amazon said you could use, but you can't use with the phone. Angela. Is there an Angela here? Yeah, I definitely think there are kid spirits. That's one of the things. The most activity, besides inside the school, which we can't obviously go into, is like the playground, they say. And it is a lot of kid spirits just playing around. Yep, the app is Necrophonic. Can't really see, sir. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3. Guess? You want to guess what number's next? Okay, guess. 24. If you want to do ABCs, please turn the flashlight on. Well, if someone's saying stuff that's going to be banned, don't even warn them. Just block them. I don't want to... Yeah, don't even warn them or mute them. Block them, please. I respect the fact that people are watching that may not believe what's going on, but you also have to give respect back. And if people are saying stuff, just ban them. Don't mute them. Don't give them, like, that's... Please. Yeah, I don't understand. I appreciate everyone watches, and I know that every investigation, there's people that come on that don't really believe what's happening, but a lot of times they're respectful and they just watch. Like, thank you for turning on the light. I'll never understand, like, why you would want to spend your Saturday evening just going into people's lives and saying rude stuff. I don't know. It's just me. But I do appreciate people watching. I appreciate you may not believe everything you're seeing or hearing, but we could, like, talk about it in a adult, respectful way. You don't have to be rude about it. Yeah, they could leave, but, like, realistically, the majority of people aren't going to believe it, and I understand that. And they could watch, and they could, like, disagree, and they could ask questions, and I'm totally fine with that. Like, I don't want everyone watching that believes. You know, you want people to challenge, and you try to talk to them. Thank you for turning off the light, but just be respectful about it. But I just never understand, like, why... What do you get out of going into people's lives and just being rude? I don't know. I don't get it. So I'm using the Necrophonic app. It's in the App Store. It's $10. So there's a bunch of new people. So real fast, thank you everyone for being here. My name is Tim. In the presence of others paranormal, I'm in Elgin, Illinois. I am at the Channing Memorial Park. The Channing Memorial Park is known as one of the most haunted locations in Elgin, Illinois, in the Chicagoland area, because the park and the school, which is right over here, were built on the grounds that used to be a cemetery in the 1800s to 1949. And from the early 1900s to 1949, they said that they moved all the bodies to a new cemetery. However, when they broke ground for this school, they actually dug up a lot of remains and bones, and that was in the 60s. And then in 1999, they added on to the school, and they dug up more bones and more remains. So it's said that there could be hundreds of bodies still buried here over the school, over this playground, that were never dug up. Mostly because, sadly, the Elgin Mental Hospital is nearby, and before they built their own cemetery, they would bury their patients here. And the patients at the time didn't have any family, didn't have any loved ones, so they were never given like a marker or a headstone. And the Elgin Mental Hospital is known for abuse, and it's reported that they would dump actually 4 to 6 bodies in each grave. So it's believed that the bodies that never had a marker are still buried here. It's a Necrophonic app. You can find the App Store. It's $10. As I've said, if you watch any kind of live on TikTok, people do use this. They use a lot of stuff. I am by myself tonight, so it's more convenient. When I'm not by myself, we use other stuff. It's just harder, though, to like man everything. So that's why I'm using this tonight. But I do appreciate everyone being here. I appreciate that not everyone maybe agree with what's going on, but that's okay. I thank you, those who are being respectful and asking questions, and thank you for the likes and the follows and the gifts. Thank you, Sandy. I appreciate you guys. All right, so I'm going to turn this back on. Can you please turn the flashlight back on? Leave? You want me to leave? Are we done? Yep, I'm doing a paranormal investigation. I'm in Elgin, Illinois. So the doll is a Raggedy Ann doll, but it was made to be an EMF trigger doll, meaning if anything goes by it, it'll light up. I'll show you guys. See how it's going off? Anytime anything gets by it, it'll go off. Do it. The flashlight has been going on and off. I'm going to turn off the music just for a second. Sorry. Bad camera work. Do what? Oh, on. If you want me to turn the music back on, please turn the flashlight on. And I'll turn the music back on. But you have to let me know. Yep, I collect creepy haunted dolls, but I also collect Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls. And I think everyone could associate with a Raggedy Ann, Andy doll. Whether you had them when you were little, whether your parents or your grandparents had them. And yes, the original, this is not the original, obviously. But the original Annabelle is not the one in the movies. It is a Raggedy Ann doll. But the Raggedy Ann and Andy estate would not let the movie use its likeness for obvious reasons. So that's why they created the Annabelle. Thank you for turning the light on. Yeah? Thank you. Do you want to play hide and seek? Whoever is turning on and off the flashlight, what's your name, please? Yeah, so these aren't orbs. It's the light reflection of the flashlight. So any of these are not orbs. Light. Guys, it said light, and then the light went off. Thank you. Did you hear that? That's awesome. That was great. Thank you so much. It said light, and then the light went off. Nope, I don't think it's demonic at all. If you want me to turn the music back on for you, please turn on the flashlight. Listen. Yep, light. Music back on for you, please turn on the flashlight. Listen. Yep, light. If you want the music back on, please turn the flashlight on. All right, guys, I'm going to turn this off for a second. For those that have been here, sorry, this is like the 100th time you heard this, but we have a bunch of new people. Thank you, everyone, for joining. My name is Tim. In the presence of others paranormal, I am a paranormal investigator. Oh, thank you for turning on the flashlight. I am in Elgin, Illinois. I'm at the Channing Memorial Park. It's considered to be one of the most haunted locations in Elgin, Illinois, in the Chicagoland area. It's considered to be haunted because this playground, this school, is built on grounds that used to be a cemetery. From the early 1800s to 1949, this whole area was the first cemetery ever built in Elgin, Illinois. In the early 1900s, Elgin built a bigger cemetery, and they said from the 1900s, early 1900s to 1949, they said they moved all the bodies over to the new cemetery. However, in, I believe it was 1969, they broke ground on this school, and when they did, they found a bunch of remains and bones. Then in 1999, they added on to the campus, and they found more remains and more bones. It's said that there could be up to 100 bodies still buried under this playground, underneath the school, that were never dug up. And that's because nearby is the Elgin Mental Hospital, and before they built their own cemetery, they would bury the patients in this cemetery. And sadly, those patients didn't have any family, didn't have any loved ones. They were criminals, so they were never given a marker. They were never given a headstone. And the Elgin Mental Hospital is known for its abuse, where they would actually bury 4 to 6 bodies in each grave. So it's believed that, like I said, there could be hundreds of bodies still buried underneath the playground, underneath the school, back in the fields, that were just never moved because there was no markers. The flashlight just went back on. Thank you. Once again, this is not an orb. It's a flashlight reflection. So I've been here for the last 2 hours trying to communicate. We've had a lot of activity with the flashlight. So I am using the Necrophonic app. Excuse me. It's like 20 degrees out here. The Necrophonic app, you can find in the App Store. It's like $10. I'm using this to communicate. I have the flashlight. I'm asking questions, turn on, turn off the flashlight. It's been doing that. I'm going to turn it back on. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to turn this off, sorry. I like the app. I know a lot of people don't, and I respect that. I've gotten a lot of personal responses from the app, so I really like it. It's not the only thing I use. I am by myself tonight. I do have a team. Usually there's 2 people with me. They couldn't come tonight, so because I'm by myself, this is kind of like the easiest to use. But we do use other equipment mostly, but because I am by myself, I am using this. Yep. So I'm going to turn on the music for you, okay? So, along with all the paranormal, so that's what happens. If anything gets near Raggedy Ann, she'll light up blue. I'm close to it, so that's why it's doing it. Along with all the paranormal equipment I have, I like using stuff you wouldn't normally think of, like Fisher-Price music items. When there's children's spirits, they love, I heard light, they love music. So I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to turn on the music, okay? Oh, I heard on. And a little kid laughing. I heard turn. Can you turn the flashlight on, please? Thank you so much. Good job. Thank you. Oh, we just said Tim. My name is Tim. They say Tim a lot. Oh, we just said Tim again. Thank you. What's your name? And once again, I'm just saying this because... Oh, wow. That's not an orb. It's the light reflection, so don't think it's an orb. Yep, I love the doll. I collect creepy haunted dolls. I also collect Raggedy Ann and Andy dolls, and so I love that this one is like made into a ghost hunting. It just went off again. Thank you. Oh, it just said Tim. My name is Tim. Do you like playing on the playground? Play? So it's said that the most activity outside is the playground. That the children's spirits love at night playing on the playground. How would you know it's real? So that's, like I said, I completely understand and respect that people are not buying this, and that's fine. I am a paranormal investigator, so I do believe it. Oh, thank you for turning on the flashlight. I mean, there's no one over there. There's no one turning on and off the flashlight. We use the flashlight as a form of communication. We ask questions, and we ask them to answer by turning on and off the flashlight. I very much respect that people don't always believe it. I respect that people are skeptical. Definitely, if you are interested, go look at my page. I have a lot of videos of past paranormal activity I've captured. As I said, Elgin, Illinois right now is about 25, if that, outside. It's freezing. A lot of the equipment I have is not working just because of the sensors and the cold. So I'm using the flashlight. I'm using the Necrophonic app. I'm touching here we go. So I'm using the Necrophonic app. I'm going to turn it back on. If you like the music, can you please turn the flashlight on? How many spirits are with me tonight? If 3? If there's more than 5 spirits, please turn the flashlight on. I heard multiple too, yeah. I'm going to turn this off for a second. Thankfully, I have not been attacked, though. Last week, if you look at my second and third pin video, I was in Fowler, Indiana. We were at I was with Ghost Travels with Zach. I was in the haunted dungeon of a jail, and the spirits were saying some really, really negative things. Stuff like that happens all the time, but thankfully I have not been attacked. Yep, I collect creepy haunted dolls, but I also collect Raggedy Ann and Andy, more vintagey, so I love the fact that this is a ghost doll, or ghost hunting. Thank you everyone for joining, liking, sharing the gifts. I appreciate you. Are there any adult spirits here? If so, please turn the flashlight on. Sorry, I kicked it. Whoa, there was a kid laughing. There is? What are your names? Whoa. Adam? Tim. Oh, thank you for turning the flashlight on. Oh, here comes a car, so I don't know if that's the popo or if it's a... 3? There's 3 spirits here? If you want to play hide and seek, please turn off the flashlight. Is there an Adam with us? I'm not scared now. I try not to think about, for me, and I know everyone's different. For me, I turn this off for a second. For me, I notice the more I think about something before I do it, then I kind of psych myself out. And if I just like kind of like go into it, if you look at my second and third pin video, I keep talking about it because it was just so intense. Last week was really intense down in the haunted dungeon of the jail. They were saying stuff like my name and kill. It was really intense. But I don't feel anything negative or bad here. Are there a family of spirits here? Or just individual spirits? If there are families here, please turn the flashlight on. The flashlight's been going off. I can't make it move. It doesn't move. I don't claim that it will move. Can you please turn the light on for us? Or turn it. What is the last year that you remember? If you want me to go to another part of the playground, please turn the flashlight on. No? Okay. If you want me to stay right here, please turn the flashlight on. Yep, it does that a lot where it seems like they like to talk with each other, which is fine. I try to give them a voice, and if that's voice, them. Thank you for turning the flashlight on. Do you like being able to talk to each other? Do you like talking to each other? Thanks, Don. Can you tell me how old you are? 5? Yep. What's your name? Ben. Light? You like the light? Thank you for turning off the flashlight. Alright, I'm going to turn off the music and then we'll see if it wants me to turn it back on. Oh, it just said my name, Tim. So yeah, you see, if anything comes by Raggedy Ann, she'll do that. If you want me to turn the music back on, please turn your flashlight on. If you want to take a break from the music, please turn the light on. Yes? On. Can you please turn the light back on for me? I heard doing Tim. My name is Tim. Help, you've been doing it by yourself. I don't need to help you. Can you please turn the flashlight on? Yeah, if you look through my videos, you could see when the dial lights up. It's really cool when it does. But like I said, we're in Elgin. I'm in Elgin, Illinois. It's like 20, 25 degrees, so it's really cold for the sensors. The dial won't wave. Yep, the dial won't move. I don't claim that it moves. I don't claim to be able to make it move. The fact that it's turning on and off the flashlight, I think, is amazing. I understand that's not enough for some people, but that's more than enough for me. Thank you for turning on and off the flashlight. There it on. I think you're doing awesome. I know that's one of the hard things is that when they all talk at once. If you want me to go by the swings again, turn the flashlight on. So for those that are just joining, my name is Tim, and I just turned the flashlight on. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you. It's like I was going to move the camera, and it does not want the attention taken off her. All right, hold on. So I'm in Elgin, Illinois. I'm in Channing Memorial Park. It's considered to be one of the most haunted locations in Elgin, in the Chicagoland area. These grounds from the from the 1800s to 1949 was actually the first ever cemetery in Elgin. Over 3,500 bodies were buried on these grounds. From the early 1900s to 1949, they said they moved all the bodies to the new cemetery, which is a couple miles away. In the late 60s, they broke ground on this new school, and when they did, they found a whole bunch of remains and bones. And then in 1999, they added on to the school, and they even found more remains and more bones. So it's believed that there could be up to 100 bodies still buried underneath the school, underneath this playground, that never had markers, so they were never brought to the new cemetery. So it's considered to be one of the most haunted locations in Chicago, definitely in Elgin. So the dial is it's like an EMF trigger dial, where if anything goes by it, it'll light up. See how our hands and stuff light up? I'm using the Necrophonic app. It's in the App Store for $10. All right. Do you want me to go by the swings again? So I actually have, so it's like 25 degrees maybe. It's really cold for like this equipment, but I have this REM pod, and if anything goes by the REM pod, I'm trying to do this, sorry, it'll light up. So let's actually move that. Oh, it said my name, Tim. Yeah. Breathe. I am breathing. It's making noise because I'm touching it. Oh, sorry. All right, I just put it on the swing, and I'm going to sit over here. going to try to adjust this, so sorry it's going to suck for a couple seconds. All right. If you're on the swing set with me, can you please light up that machine? If you go by the machine, it'll light up and it'll beep. Yeah, I'm doing a paranormal investigation at a playground that was built over land that used to be a cemetery. And it's believed that there's still bodies buried underneath the playground, underneath the school, underneath the soccer field. They might call me a breather. I am breathing heavy. It's very chilly. If you're by the swings with me, can you turn on that machine? So it is windy. That's why the swings are moving. Or do it. I don't know what they're doing in that car over there. I don't want to know. All right. If you're on the swing, can you turn on that machine? It'll beep and light up for you. If they're doing what I think they're doing, I don't know why. Why would you come to a school? That's just creepy. And why would you come to where there's just like 1,000 lights? Unless, I don't know. To each his own, I guess. It's not that kind of TikTok live, guys. Sorry. If you want me to push you on the swing, can you please turn on that machine? Read a book. I don't have a book. So if there's any spirits here, if you come by this, it'll go off. Can you please try to make it go off? Up? What? I mean, I wish it wasn't windy, because that would be awesome that the swings are moving, but it's windy. Sorry, guys. Hold on. There we go. Can you go by the swing and make that machine light up, please?
Like it?
Like it? You like it? Or like it?
One.
Yeah, my name is Tim, so it's been saying my name all night. It usually does when I'm at investigations. Once again, if you look at the second and third pin video in the haunted dungeon at Fowler Jail last week, they were saying my name and not saying very good things. Thank you for letting me be here to talk to you. Oh, here, Tim. Yeah, I'm here. Who else is here with me? On. Can you please make that machine go on? If you go by it, then it'll beep and light up. Jump? You want to jump off the swing? My shadow is... You might be seeing my shadow. Are these more... Is this like Grand Central? No. It looked like more cars were coming. Break it. Don't break it. It is funny... No, I'm not. I'm not saying it's paranormal. It's just funny that the wind is like hitting my face and all the swings are going like side to side. I'm not claiming it's paranormal. I'm not claiming it's ghosts. It's just odd. That's my shadow. There's a face in the playground. Where? If you guys screenshot stuff, definitely send it to me. Grand Cas, I might be. It's in Elgin, so yeah, I think we are, but I don't know how far away. All right, I'll go by the slides. Oh, it said Tim. Can you please turn on that machine? All right. Yeah, so all these grounds, when I first started, I was way up there. All these grounds, at one point from the 1800s to 1949, had over 3,500 bodies buried here in the cemetery. And it's believed that there's still bodies buried under the school, buried out there, and buried over this playground. Eric, see it. What do you see? Other slide? Other slide just because you're messing with me, or you really want me to go to the other side? I'm going to sit here for a couple minutes and I'll go to the other side. Oh, the face is on the other side? I mean, if there was a face, I doubt it's going to be there now. Especially with me coming by it. Do you like going down the slide? Home? You want to go home? Should I ask the spirits why their windows are all fogged up? All right, here we go. We're back to Raggedy Ann. Oh, it said Tim J again. Yep, it was right here. I don't see I mean, there are a lot of lights, so it could have been a reflection. But if anyone screenshotted anything, please let me know. Send it to me. Can you please turn your flashlight back on? Okay. So that's if you're just joining me, that's a Raggedy Ann doll. If anything goes by it, it'll light up. See how it lights. It hasn't been lighting up tonight, though. As I said, I'm in Elgin, Illinois. It's about 25 degrees, so all this equipment is sensor-oriented. It's really too cold, but the flashlight's been working. If you want me to turn the music on for you again, please. That's it on. Please turn the flashlight on for me. So I'm using the Necrophonic app to communicate with them. The doll doesn't have a spirit attached to it. It's just a ghost hunting device. Light. I keep saying light. Yeah, light. You guys hear light twice? If you want me to turn the music back on, please turn on the light. It said, do it, please. You hear that? Yes. Please turn on the light for us. No? Are you tired of turning the flashlight on? Sing a song. If you want to sing a song, please turn the light on. Trust me, I wish I would play the music that I like, but I think that thank you for turning on the flashlight. Just went on. I've learned that when they're supposedly our child spirits, they do like the nursery rhymes. That's why I use like the Fisher Price music devices. Okay, so I'll turn the music on, even though. Hi. Here we go. So once again, this is not an orb. It's just a reflection of the flashlight. Yep, light. Can you turn the light off, please? It's flickering. Thank you. Good job. Great job. Thank you. Can you tell me your name? Who keeps playing with the flashlight? What's your name? Sam? Do you keep talking about my breath? Because it's so cold, do you see my breath? It just said Tim J, like I said earlier. My last name starts with a J. Lately, it's been saying that. Like, I get goosebumps. That's awesome when it does it. Thank you. That's why I'm saying, like, people... I'm turning this off for a second. People have their own opinion about the Necrophonic. It's a word bank. I understand. But, like, A, when it says Tim, but then it's going to say Tim J? Like, okay. Thank you for saying my name. What's your name, please? Nick? Are you saying Kim? Kim, are you here? Yeah, maybe. Do you see my breath because it's so cold out? If you're talking about my breath, can you please turn the light on? I think it's just a reflection, but doesn't it look like there's something by the reflection? It looked like there was something by the REM pod over there, by the light. Debunked. Oh, that's okay, Ash. Thanks for being here. Dow. I heard Dow. Can you please light up the Dow? Do you guys hear Dow? If you go by the Dow, she'll light up for you. So if you guys see a face, please screenshot it and just message me anything. And if there is anything, I will definitely post it and I'll give you a shout out for captioning it. So if you guys screen record, if you guys take screenshots, send it to me. And if it is anything, I will give you props in a post. If you're telling me that I need to breathe more, please turn the flashlight on. That was kind of creepy, huh? Can you tell me what your name is? Light. Okay, can you turn the light on, please? It just said light. Do you guys see my breath? It's rather chilly. When we would do investigations in the summer, I would always complain how hot it was. So thank you for turning the light on. I try not to complain when it's cold. I'd rather be freezing than sweating. Oh, so Tim. Even though it is freezing, I'm still rocking the khakis, the shorts, not the khakis. What are the shorts? Not khaki shorts. Cargo shorts. Tim J. Breathe. I see the face. Yeah, definitely screenshot. And like I said, send it to me. And if it is anything, I will definitely make a post and I'll mention you and I'll give you all the credit. Yeah, I don't see a face. I did think earlier, just the way the reflection was, it kind of looks like there's something there, but I don't think it's anything. I heard mommy. Who said mommy? How do I send the screen recording? Emily, send me a message to remind me, and I'll send you my email address. Sorry. I mean, I'll gladly go up there and look, but I'm not going to fit. This is not made for chubby adults, so I'm not going to be able to walk through this, but there's nothing over here. I mean, there's like a wheel there. I don't know if people are seeing the wheel. That's a very good point. I'm not sure why it's not lighting up when the flashlight goes off. I was actually thinking that. I think it's, I don't know, to be honest. That's a good point, though. I heard light again. How come you're able to turn the flashlight on but not the dowel? That's a very good point. Is there a Kim with us? I respect the fact that you're hearing Kim, but I really think they're saying Tim. Oh, thank you. Oh, it said leave it. Did you hear that? Did you guys hear leave it? I was just going to move it, and it said leave it. Did you guys hear that? Okay, if you see eyes, screenshot it and send it to me. I legit just heard leave it, so I'm leaving it. Okay, I'm going to leave it. I said thanks. That was interesting. It said leave it. Oh, okay. All right, guys, I'm actually going to call it in a couple minutes. It's been 2.5 hours and my battery is about to die. I'm going to have to go. So if there's anyone that would like to communicate, please do so now. What are your names? Emma? I appreciate you communicating with me and letting me talk to you. We? As I said, I'm so sorry that you were forgotten and left here. I just wanted to let you know that I didn't forget. If you enjoyed communicating with me, can you turn on the flashlight one more time, please? No? All right. I love when it says no. It corrects me. Well, I enjoyed communicating with you. Burn? What? All right, guys. I am going to call it. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching, for sending likes and shares and gifting. I really appreciate all of you. I think I'm definitely going to do this again. This was my first time actually investigating here. I did a ghost tour walk through. Oh, thank you. One last time. Went on. Thank you so much. But I think I'm definitely going to come back. Though the weather, it was like record high here. Wednesday, it was like 68, I think. But the weather is starting to get cooler, so I don't know. But I do want to come back. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you. Mods, I appreciate everything you do. Thank you for the likes and the follows, the gifts, the shares. I hope everyone has a great rest of the weekend, and thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great night. Bye. Thank you.